Hello everyone and welcome to morning coffee break. I hope everybody's doing great today. It is Wednesday, October 1st. Currently it's 63 degrees. High today is 82. No chance of rain today and winds at 2 miles per hour. Today there will be a taste test with Mike. Like I told y'all, I need to start doing a few of them because got a stockpile where we had, bought stuff to do Logan's show and he hadn't been able to do it. So, I mean, it's not a ton of stuff or anything, but I just I need to start doing some of them until we can get him to start, feeling good enough to do his show. So anyway, today there'll be one on the new Oreo apple pie a la mode, it's apple pie a la mode Oreo. I thought that would be a good one to try. I don't know if it's not been out real long, I don't think, but definitely check it out today, and I'll probably start doing some other ones too. We got some neat stuff that we need to try. Okay, what's for dinner? Joy is fixing. Every now and then Joy she'll find a recipe and she'll make it. And I usually fix dinner. She's been really fixing dinner pretty much for a while. I started back a few days ago fixing it, but she's been so helpful and everything. I just couldn't do without her. She's my wife, my nurse, everything to me, my best friend, and she's always there for me. So anyway, getting back to what she's going to fix, it's called John Wayne casserole. I'm not sure what all is in it, but I know we bought some. We didn't buy enough stuff for even a haul, but a few things we needed for it was, here's what we got. Believe it or not, this was cheaper than the other brand name, Bisquick or whatever it's called. This is Cracker Barrel baking and pancake mix, buttermilk. So that's one of the things you need for it. And we had to get some, I know it has chopped onions in it, peppers, bell peppers, which I've got some frozen. What else did we have to get? Sour cream, some type of cheese, I think. I can't remember what all else is in it. I know we bought a couple things. It wasn't just the baking mix, it was something else that we got. But anyway, so that's what it's called, John Wayne casserole. If you want to look it up maybe on whatever, you just do a search on it. I'm sure a million will probably pop up. Hi, how are you? How are you doing? Good to see you. Okay, let me move this over and we'll get the jokes here. We actually have a joke a day today. You ready for a joke? Cutie? Let me move this over a little bit so you can see her a little better. Okay. Can you see her? There. She looks at my phone, where I'm recording it. She can see us. And so, you're sweetie. Okay. Question. What's the best way to make a small fortune in the stock market? Start off with a big one. Start off with a big fortune, end up with a small fortune. Okay. I was inspecting a communications facility in Alaska. Since I had little experience in flying in small planes, I was nervous when we approached a landing strip in a snow-covered area. The pilot descended to just a couple hundred feet, then gunned both engines, climbed, and circled back. While my heart pounded, the passenger beside me seemed calm. I wonder why he didn't land, I said. He was checking to see if the landing strip was plowed, the man said. As we made the second approach, I glanced out the window. It looks plowed to me, I commented. No, my seatmate said. It hasn't been cleared for some time. How can you tell? I asked. Because, the man informed me, I'm the guy who drives the plow. What'd you think? You think that was funny? And our thought of the day is from good old W.C. Fields. I cook with wine. You going to use me for a pillow? She's laying on my arm. I cook with wine. Sometimes I even add it to the food. Shy. You're trying to lay on Daddy like a pillow. Okay. And we got trivia time here. Says general. Press take quiz. What you see over there? You see something? What you see? Okay. What brand introduced frozen dinners on oven-ready aluminum trays? Minute Maid, Ready-Made Foods, Boise Snacks, Quaker State Foods. I don't think it was any of the. I mean, I've never heard of any of these really. I've heard of Quaker, but I don't know about Quaker State. Ready-made foods. None of these really make sense to me, but it seems like it would be ready-made foods. No, it's Quaker State Foods. I never heard that before, so I'm learning something on the first one. In 1952, the first frozen dinners on oven-ready aluminum trays were introduced by Quaker State Foods under the One-Eyed Eskimo label, and by 1954 the company sold 2 million such dinners annually. Quaker State Foods was joined by other companies, including Philadelphia-based Friggy Dinner, which offered such fare as beef stew and corn and peas, veal goulash with peas and potatoes, and chicken chow mein with egg rolls and fried rice. I bet they're better than the ones we have today. I mean, I bet they were. So I never really heard of that. Actually, more people answered ready-made foods than they did in the others. 59% said ready-made foods like I did, and only 22% said Quaker State. So, interesting. I thought it was somebody like Swanson or something like that. What is a long, severe snowstorm called? Hurricane, blizzard, monsoon, drought. What you doing? She keeps putting her paw on my arm. That would be a blizzard. Well, I got that one right. Blizzards are dangerous winter storms that are a combination of blowing snow and wind resulting in very low visibilities. Which type of dwelling is commonly associated with the Arctic? Cottage, hut, igloo, treehouse. A treehouse? Really? Is there even any trees in Antarctica? I don't think there is. Okay, yeah, it's definitely an igloo. What you doing? What you doing? It's igloo. It's a temporary winter home or hunting ground dwelling of Canadian and Greenland Inuit Eskimos. 98.6 is the body temperature on which scale? Newton, Celsius, Fahrenheit, Kelvin. Lay your head down. That can't be comfortable like that. You want to lay your head down? You want me to put my arm right here? Here. Okay, I say it's Fahrenheit. That's right. What is the name of an oven intended for firing or hardening clay? Tandoor, blast furnace, kiln, autoclave. She's sleeping. I believe it's called a kiln. That's right. A kiln is a thermally insulated chamber, a type of oven that produces temperature sufficient to complete some process such as hardening, drying, or chemical changes. The sun creates which vitamin? And we had a similar question on one of the other ones, so this one should be an easy one for everybody if you saw the other one. E, Y, D, B. Okay, that's definitely D, vitamin D. What is the geographic opposite of the Arctic? Antarctic, Capricorn Tropic, Greenwich Meridian, Equator Line. Would it be? I would think Antarctic. Yes, that's right. The Arctic and Antarctic are geographic opposites, and not just because they sit on opposite ends of the globe, they also have opposite land-sea arrangements. 5, 6, 7, 3 more. What is the name of the condition where body temperatures drop too low? Hypothermia, heat stroke, fever, hyperthermia. What's the one that's the first one's hypothermia. So at least these answers, the ones that are wrong, are a little bit better than some of them. But I think it's called hypothermia. Right. Hypothermia is defined as a body core temperature to below 95 Fahrenheit in humans. Whoa. What are the 3 elements of the fire triangle? Heat, helium, wood. Heat, vacuum, oil. Oxygen, heat, and fuel. Air, earth, water. Well, the only one that makes any sense to me is oxygen, heat, and fuel. And that's right. Oxygen, heat, and fuel are frequently referred to as a fire triangle. Add in the 4th element, the chemical reaction, and you usually have a fire tetrahedron. Okay, one more. In which U.S. state is Glacier Bay National Park located? Colorado, Alaska, Washington, Wyoming. I might not get this one, but I'm going to say Alaska. Yep, it is. It's Alaska. Glacier Bay National Park and Preserve is an American national park located in southeast Alaska, west of Juneau. Okay, everybody, I got 9 right and 1 wrong. I think it was the first one I missed too, but I did learn something from it. I enjoyed these. These were a little bit, different, and some of the actual answers that were wrong were a little bit more feasible, I guess you would put it. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I hope you'll press that like button. Also subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out, and hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Everybody, I hope you have a great day. Definitely check out the taste test with Mike of the Oreo apple pie a la mode. Bye, everybody, and God bless.